Welcome back, folks. This is Thomas, and again, we are checking out some cheap diorama props, this time for pizza. Now, you might be getting sick of me showing off these play sets, but I just think they're so cool. And if you're a diorama builder, you know, these are always going to come in handy with your dioramas. So no matter what you're building, this one is pizza themed. So of course we can use it with almost all of our turtles. So I thought it'd be really cool just to check it out. There's some pretty awesome stuff in here, so I'm pretty excited. This one comes with 20 pieces. I think that's about the average of what these come with, but there's a lot of playability, a lot of photography options. Some of these things you might have to repaint, but you know, we'll check it out. So this is the sauce shop. Let's get this thing open and see what's inside. All right, so looking at this Teeny Timies playset, it is the Teeny Sauce Shop. Pretty cool artwork on the front. We do have some brick oven pizza design, 20 pieces as mentioned before, so pretty awesome. There's lots of stuff inside, and you can see on the back, it lists everything that comes included. So like always, we're gonna get everything out of the box, put it in the order that it is in this picture, and then we'll look at all the items. There's all the pieces. I have them in the order that they are on the box. So we're going to look at all of these things one by one and check them out. And starting off from left to right, we do have this pot with a handle. So pretty similar to the one that we got with the breakfast set. Not a lot of paint. You could probably paint some black on the handle, but pretty cool that it has nice depth to it. This could probably be pretty nice for some photography. Now this puts the teeny in the teeny tinies. This fork is super small. I don't even think that would fit into any figure's hands, but still pretty cool that they included it. Has some nice detail despite being so small, but not sure I'll use that. That'll probably get lost in a day or two. I do like this ladle, so it does have some paint on the handle. Looks like you had some overpaint on the actual ladle part, but pretty cool. I could see putting Mikey over here just kind of testing the sauce. So that brings back memories. I am Italian, so very used to seeing a lot of these items around the table on Sunday afternoon. Now, one of my favorite accessories is probably this pizza cutter. So this is pretty awesome, and the handle is thick enough where I think it'll fit pretty well into a turtle's hands. So this is a great accessory. I wish all the handles for all the utensils kind of had that thick handle, because I don't know if this will even fit into a character's hand, but this one definitely will. Then we have this wooden handle that, if you've been to any pizzeria, this is how they get the pizza in and out of the oven. So pretty awesome. And while we have this out, we'll go over to the pizza. And it goes on there just like that. Pretty awesome. This pizza is rather small, but the pizza itself has some nice detail on it. Looks like you got some pepperonis, some mushrooms, and a whole bunch of other stuff I can't really make out. But let me see if I can get one of the turtles pizzas and see how well it fits onto here. And if you just wanted to try putting a NECA pizza onto this handle, it will fit. It is rather big for it though, so you might want to just stick to the one that comes with the actual case. So pretty cool. So the pizza actually does come in this little pan. Again, no detail on it, just a flat gray. Maybe paint that a little silver. Then you do get this bowl of spaghetti, which surprisingly does have some detail on it, which is pretty nice. So yellow for the spaghetti, a little red sauce in the middle. That's probably how I like my spaghetti, not too much sauce. I like to mix it in all together. I would take my fork and normally use a spoon to kind of spin it. That was a little trick I learned as a kid. Then you do get this box of ravioli, which has some pretty nice detail. Now I did have to fold the boxes in, and it was kind of hard because of my lumpy fingers, but I was able to get it in there. But you do get some boxed items, so more pasta, and then you do get a box of spaghetti, which looks similarly close to, I think Bronzoni is the brand, but that blue with the yellow trim is very, very similar to that popular brand. Then we do get a glass jar of tomato sauce for those that don't cook their tomato sauce fresh from home. And then probably one of my favorite items is this grated cheese. So little paint on top, and then you can see the Parmesan on the inside. I do wish this came with the same kind of container, but a little red paint for red crushed pepper. So that's always, I usually go for the red crushed pepper versus the Parmesan, but that'll do. If I wanted to paint that, I probably could. And I do like this loaf of Italian bread. It has all the sculpt you need. I do wish it had a little more paint, but I think I could probably just fix that up myself. So it has all the details I need. I can go ahead and fix that later if I want to. Then you get 2 pieces of cheese. So here's a whole block of cheese. So it's a perfect cylinder there. And then you do have one that has a cut into it. Kind of looks like Pac-Man, but 2 pieces of cheese. And then you do get a stack of meatballs. So the sauce is on there, kind of weird. I get what they're going for, but it can probably just sit on your spaghetti just like that. So if you want to have your figures displayed with their spaghetti and meatballs, you can do that too. Then we'll look at this pizza oven, and the only thing I'll say is, even though on the box these are all renders, so of course they're going to look different, this one just looks way less than the actual render. So you can see the brickwork on here. So didn't go the extra mile with that detail, but that's okay. And one thing that's cool about this oven is that you could take that pizza and put it on the handle and then have your figures put it into the oven, or take it out of the oven, depending on what kind of photo you're trying to get. Then you do get a strainer for your pasta, so maybe have the figures holding the pan and pouring the pasta in. Pretty cool. And last but not least, we have this cheese shredder, which I think is pretty cool. If you're a TMNT fan and have some Ninja Turtle kitchenware, you might have that shredder, cheese shredder. I have it in my kitchen. I've actually used it a few times. It's pretty cool. But this might be some really cool prop to actually pose with your shredder figure. So maybe I'll take some photos of him with this and show you what that looks like. But pretty cool set overall. I do love these. I don't think I have too many more of these that I'm going to show off, but there were some that did just come out that I might show you because I think they'd be really fun for some action figure displays. But these are just so much fun. I know this is like the 3rd one I've showed off, but yeah, keep an eye out for these. They're super cool. Alright everybody, that does it for this one. If you like this episode, hit like and subscribe. We're going to be working on some other projects, and I swear I only have one more of these that I'm going to unbox and show you. I feel like I'm shilling for FiveBelow, but until the next episode, folks, we'll catch you next time.